This is a video to the guy who's been sending me messages about the police interaction that I had. The reason why I gave the police my ID and the reason why I didn't implement my Fifth Amendment constitutional right in battle with them is because that's not the first time that I've ever been stopped and profiled because of my tattoos and the way I look. What the police do when you implement your constitutional rights when you're working, because I was working, I'm a truck driver. They're such chicken shit cowards. That's why they go into law enforcement, is because they can't stand on their own 2 feet and they need a gun in the law and 100 other people standing around them to be tough guys. So when somebody like me cross paths with these psychopaths and I implement my constitutional rights, which I've done before when I'm not working, the cops go after your CDL, they'll tow your truck, they will make your life a living hell. So had I challenged the police in that situation, they would have arrested me, they would have taken me to jail, and because my truck was in a parking lot where I was kicked out of, trespass, they would have towed it. I have a truck and trailer worth about $500,000. I have a frozen load in the refrigerated trailer worth about another $250,000. Had I lost my truck, the load would have went bust. It would have been, I never would be able to do trucking again because nobody would have hired me after that. So every once in a while, especially when you're doing trucking, if you have an interaction like I did where you get profiled race because of your race or tattoos or because of your hairdo, you have to live to fight another day. And if you're in a situation like me to where they wanted to arrest me for no reason and they made up a story, they made that story up in order to stop me and violate my rights and shake me down. They wanted to know who I was, what I was doing walking around, and they didn't like the way I looked. And so that's why they did that. But I'm not gonna go and challenge the police when I'm working and I'm in, my truck trying to make money. I don't have time to do that. But I've done that many times where I challenge the cops. Sometimes you go to jail, sometimes you don't. But when you're working, you have to live to fight another day. So I chose to keep working because I'm only doing this for 6 months and then I'm going back overseas. The best thing to do if you're a trucker is if you're gonna do what I do, like go for walks or go working out, put a fluorescent vest on so people can see you. And then the next best thing to do is do not talk to any white American people. White Americans are Chad and Karens and they snitch on you. White American people will see you. I've had them do it to me at the truck stops, and they'll just go, "That guy's scary, let's call 911." I've had that happen like 6 or 7 other times this year alone, to where the cops come up and harass me. So that's my explanation how to deal with the police in a fucked up situation like that.